Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Welcome to Fast Easy Vegan. Today we're going to do something really different. We're still working out of the book, Fast Easy Vegan. Heard about it? And we're going to be on page 161, making coconut peanut bean stew. Its origins are African, Ethiopia, I think. But it's different, it's delicious, and it's great for autumn. So let's get started. It starts with us heating the pan. We all know how to do that. And then, that looks like a pretty good angle. We're going to move this stuff out of the way because we want to get rolling with our 1 onion diced, 2 cloves of garlic minced. Let me get a spoon here. Oh yeah, see, I knew you were waiting to see what was going to fall on the floor. I didn't waste any time at all, did I? Okay, this is from the beans, what I can call bean drool. Nasty. I used to rinse my beans all the time because of bean drool. I thought it was really gross, but since aquafaba started happening, I've just kind of changed my attitude about it, and I never rinse my beans anymore. There's got to be nutrition in there, right? So we dice the onion, we mince the garlic, we put it in our pan. Now we drain the beans, which calls for 2 cans of white beans. All right, so I did 2 cans of different white beans. These are called white beans, literally on the can, they're white beans, or otherwise known as navy beans. These are cannellini beans, otherwise known as white kidney beans. You can see the difference. This is about the size of your ordinary red kidney bean, but it's not red. So let's toss those in there. I think we can get rid of this too. I'll be right back. I'm going to rinse my fingers. Okay. So you can hear the pan sizzling away. Onions, beans, and garlic. Let's throw in a can of diced tomatoes. These happen to be petite dice, but they can be any size. Or if you have, if you still have a bunch of tomatoes sitting around from your productive summer garden, 2 good-sized tomatoes will do it. So put those in the stew and give that a little stir. Then we want a can of coconut milk. I always use light. I probably, you don't even need to buy it. Just water with coconut flavor is enough. This is about 1/3 of the calories and none of the saturated fat that, oh wait, no, it's got 5 grams of saturated fat. Anyway, 1/3 of the calories of your basic coconut cream. So yeah, this is a pretty rich stew, but it's so good. Coconut milk and peanut butter and some little bit of chili pepper to give it a kick. Oh, yeah. All right. So we have, what is this, 16? Yeah, it's a pound of chopped spinach, frozen. Toss it in, give it a stir, and then let's add our flavorings. 2 tablespoons creamy peanut butter. And I want to get every little bit because that is a wonderful flavor. A don't indulge in it very often, but today's the day. All right, and we have a tablespoon of curry powder. I'm going to toss that in there. And a teaspoon or to taste of, the recipe calls for red pepper flakes. This is Hatch, New Mexico dried chili, and it's got that smokiness that Chipotle has, but not all the heat. So if you're ever curious about New Mexican chili, you can get it dried probably at your grocery store. Almost everyone has it. That said, I don't know where you live. But I figure if you can find it in my town, it's got to be everywhere. Sometimes I have to drive a long ways to find an ingredient I am on fire to have. So this is obviously a very rich, creamy, beautiful stew. So we're going to bring it up to the boil, let it simmer until it's done, and then we'll dish up and we'll discuss it. See if it was worth 0 effort. I'll talk to you when it's done. So I'm gonna let it simmer 15 minutes, you know, the usual, until the onions are soft. So I'll show you then. Ready to dish up. Let's take a look. First, so the recipe in the book calls for couscous. I wasn't in the mood for couscous. We're having brown rice under our little stew. So let me get some rice on my dish. I was just in the mood for brown rice today. Some days are like that, you know what I mean? And then our peanutty, coconutty, beany, spinach, tomato stew. Doesn't that look gorgeous? And second course, salad. We're good to go.
That was easy.
Of course it was. I'll see you next time. Have a good dinner.